Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Faith so strong, sturdy as a bass drum. Spirit lift me higher till the kingdom come. Step through shadows, grace like a lantern through the storm and rain. Faith we keep and learn, move mountains. Faith that can't falter, from the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Whispers in the night, spirits the armor. Heart beats in time, rhythm like the charmer. Devotion in my bones, carry me farther. Through the highs and lows, so never harder. Move mountains, faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Ancestors cry, echo through me. Roots that run deep, rivers of belief. Spirit ignite, set my soul free. From dawn to dusk, devotion we conceive. Move mountains, faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Yeah.
What going on? What going on?
Faith so strong, sturdy as a bass drummer. Spirit lift me higher till the kingdom come. Step through shadows, grace like a lantern. Through the storm and rain, faith we keep and learn.
What going on, Miss Sunfire PC?
Come here. Faith that can't fight. From the valley to the heavenly altar.
What going on?
Strength, my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as Gibraltar.
Tanisha, what going on?
Whispers in the night, spirits the armor.
I need y'all to hit that like button, right?
Like the charm. Devotion in my bones, carry me farther. Through the highs and lows, so never harder. Move mountains, faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength, my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as
what going on? Y'all need to go over there to Renewed Gospel right now. Move Mountains just released this morning. Renewed Gospel. And I'm telling you, we dropping bangers every day. Now, y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. How Roger Goodell fits into Shedeur Sanders Collusion and the Scandal. I ain't heard nobody or seen nobody talk deep dive into this. And Roger Goodell played the most important part. Roger Goodell played the most important part in this. He the ringleader.
What's going on? Hey, look, you doing all right? You gotta let my brother have his way in the league. Yeah, you gotta.
I'm worried about your pop.
So, how you doing? What you worried about him for?
I'm worried about your pop.
So, how you doing? What you worried about him for?
I'm worried about your pop.
So, how you doing? What you worried about him for?
I'm worried about your pop.
So, how you doing? What you worried about him for?
I'm worried about your pop.
So, how you doing? What you worried about him for?
I'm worried about your pop.
So, how you doing? What you worried about him for?
I'm worried about your pop.
So, how you doing? What you worried about him for? Yeah, you got.
I'm worried about your pop.
So, how you doing? What you worried about him for?
I'm worried about your pop.
What you worried about him?
I'm worried about your pop.
What you worried about him for?
I'm worried about your pop.
What you worried about him for?
Look here. 9 months ago. That was 9 months ago. Roger Goodell said, I'm worried about your pop. I know a lot of people done said it. You remember Roger Goodell said he worried about Dion. He worried about Dion. That ain't registered at that moment. That ain't registered at the moment because at the time we didn't know all the collusion was gonna happen. We didn't know all this collusion was going on. It was 9 months ago. Now you say, Money Man, where you going with it? Roger Goodell is the NFL commissioner. He's looking out for the owner's interest. He oversees team behavior. He controls league investigations. He manages owner disputes. He protects the league shield at all costs. Listen to what I said. He protects the league's shield at all costs. Do I need to read it for y'all again? Do I need to read it for y'all again? I won't put it up. Let me just pull it up for you. The commissioner's shadow, where it always starts. In any NFL controversy, all roads eventually lead back to Roger Goodell because he oversees team behavior. He controls league investigations. He manages owner disputes. He protects the league shield at all costs. In this narrative, this puts Goodell in the perfect position to be the quiet power broker behind the scenes. This creates the illusion that he either knew or was forced to pretend he didn't know. I'm leaning more on the side that he did know. Why you say that, Money Man?
I'm worried about your pop.
That's why I'm leaning to the side that he knew. I'm worried about your pop. At the time, didn't nobody know Dion had cancer? Didn't nobody know Dion was going through what he was going through? Didn't nobody know Shedeur was going to fall to the 5th round? He should have went undrafted. Didn't nobody know he wasn't going to get picked on the first day in the 1st round? Didn't nobody know that but one person. I'm worried about your pop. It was already in motion. It was already in motion. And we sitting here and he said it to our face and we ain't even know it. He said, I'm worried about your pop. Ha ha ha. Come on now. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. And I've been telling y'all this right here. This, the majority of the reason why Shedeur failed. The league's failed. That prime effect, that prime equity that Shedeur is and still is bringing to the league. In the storyline, the NFL has never seen anything like Coach Prime plus Shedeur Sanders. A quarterback bringing millions of new fans, a YouTube empire bigger than half the NFL, a media presence no franchise can control, a player walking into the league with his own brand stronger than many teams. The NFL owners would fear the rise of a player-controlled media empire because it threatens their sponsorship deals, their media rights, their control of narratives, their old school talent pipeline. This is where Goodell fits the story. He is the one who protects the owner's interests. So in the narrative, Goodell becomes the central figure who has to keep the prime equity wave from flipping the league upside down. I told y'all when I created prime equity, and no, it's not in his contract. For the ones that think it's still in his contract, it's not in his contract, but it possibly could be in the future. But the effect that Shedeur coming in with all that NIL and got his own brand, when I say he don't need the NFL for nothing, because the NFL can't control his brand. A player walking into the league with his own brand stronger than many teams. You got people, me, you, other aunties, uncles, nephews, whatever you want to call yourself, a Shedeur fan, a Shedeur supporter. He brought millions of new fans to the NFL, to the Cleveland Browns, and the franchise can't control it. The franchise can't sit here and shut me down on YouTube talking to y'all. They can't stop you from getting on the internet, on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, making a video, posting this about Shedeur, posting that about Shedeur. They can't control it because the brand Shedeur done created brought millions of new fans. They can't control his brand, and it's bigger than a lot of teams. So that's how you can make $20 million off name, image, and likeness before your name even called in the draft. That's how you can make $20 million before your name get called in the draft. Then, after they collude against you, they thought they was doing something, you make another 10, 15 million total selling your jerseys, endorsement deals, added on to what you already had. You make another 10 million. Meanwhile, they get you at a steep discount. They paying you $4.6 million over the next 4 years. That's $1 million a year. You went from $46 million to $4.6 million. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. The draft night smoke. Goodell's non-intervention. In this series, you can frame it like this. Teams were fed misinformation about Shedeur. Rumors suddenly spread out of nowhere. Analysts mysteriously flipped their opinions overnight. Some teams claim character concerns that never existed. Scouting leaks came from anonymous NFL execs. And I told y'all that they fired that dude from New York when I did the leak tapes. If y'all was here, I appreciate y'all. But I showed y'all that dude picture that got fired and they said it was a surprise. It was a surprise. It wasn't no surprise. Who oversees the entire information ecosystem? Goodell and the league office. Even if he wasn't directly involved, his silence becomes part of the narrative. But we already know he was part of it. In storytelling, failure to stop a scandal is the same as participating in it. The Cleveland back channels who really made the call. Your narrative can heavily imply that certain owners didn't want Shedeur in big markets. Some wanted him hidden behind a veteran. Others wanted to test whether the prime effect was real. A few teams feared the media circus that comes with them. Some franchises didn't want a rookie more influence than their head coach. He becomes the quiet facilitator who allows certain owners to strategize without crossing legal lines. Collusion. 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 But I told y'all, Jimmy hasn't said out his own mouth. They had to pick Shedeur. I told y'all they were forced to pick Shedeur because of the collateral collusion. We got to make an example and a statement on both sides. You gave Deshaun Watson $230 million fully guaranteed contract, and this guy coming in with a bigger brand, thinking he about to control all this, and we got to make an example out of him. Then they got the prime effect on him. The prime equity clause, y'all already know, a nightmare for owners. I'm telling you, man, it ain't called a prime equity clause yet in the contract yet. But this is the biggest threat the NFL got right now, is the concept of this. And why they had to make a statement with Shedeur first. This is where Goodell fits the storyline the strongest. A rookie trying to introduce a new type of contract the league has never seen. Mainly me. But this is what it entails of the reason why I keep saying Shedeur fell to the 5th round. Is he can build a media empire. He can control his own rights. He can tell his own story. He can control his own narrative. And he can set a new precedent for the future people like Arch Manning. It got to be big-time players. They got a brand already. It got to be players that got a brand already. I'm telling you, the owners panicking now. The owners is panicking now because they had to make an example of the first one to do it. Ain't nobody come in the league with their brand, bringing millions of fans that follow them and had the camera around them all the time, showing transparency, controlling his own narrative so you can't lie on him. But they did it anyway. I'm telling you. The public image game. Goodell is the face of the league discipline. So when the Shedeur situation becomes a full-blown media hurricane, the narrative paints him as the man. Trying to calm owners, trying to protect the league image, trying to control the storyline, trying to explain why the NFL's top QB prospect failed, trying to stop the fan base from exploding, trying to get the draft from looking rigged. He becomes the crisis manager, the man caught between the old NFL and the new era that Shedeur represents. He didn't do none of that. He didn't do none of it. Roger Goodell didn't do none of that. Because it was already set and already agreed upon. He ain't had to do none of that. We're going to let this play out. And we're going to bury this dude on the depth chart to prove a point. It ain't no saving nothing. It ain't no saving nothing. I know I ain't been reading y'all comment, but I had to do that real quick without getting this reading y'all comment. Lee. They gonna find their own clause. Man, I practice Georgia Reagan tell why. He told Baker they're gonna be one day. Do a crack to see you. A lot of them get scared. Exactly right. You can't just put blame on the team, man. That's unfair because we don't know what's going on. I don't tell y'all. Them boys, them men in there can't speak up like they want to. Not Tony Brown, not Gage, not Luke. It's only one person that probably go in there and say what's on their mind. And you got to be a generational talent to do it. That Myles Garrett. When you know you ain't going nowhere and can say whatever you want to say. Can't Jared Judy can't say nothing. Them offensive linemen can't say nothing. Them defensive linemen beside Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward can't even say nothing. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna speak up. They want their money too. They want their money too. That's like you going to your boss at your job and telling him, I ain't working unless you put Shedeur on the line with me. Both of y'all fired. They gonna fire both of y'all. So they ain't about to speak up. They gonna play the role so they can keep their millions. They in the NFL. They gotta play the role. Who told Myles to worry about the defense? He in Cleveland right now. Yeah, Shedeur said he was gonna come to the game. Nah, I think he still wants Shedeur to start. But like I just said, he got to play the role. The professional answer is, I'm gonna worry about the defensive side. He's not that guy that's outspoken. He's not that guy that gonna come out and say what he mean. I can see that. Like, it ain't no Ocho Cinco. It ain't no Terrell Owens. You know what I'm saying? It ain't none of them in the league right now. They're going to come out and say what they mean and deal with the consequences. Even though Myles Garrett probably could do it, and ain't not going to happen to him. Far as, like, getting released or traded. That's what I'm saying. What's going on, Ken? Mitt Robinson. Shot. CJ. Cardinale. RMJ. Look here, you better use it. You're gonna get left behind. Man, Evan, how you doing? Where you been at? Destiny, what's going on? When he told you, you worry about your dad. Still want to. Yep, we done played that clip over and over already. I played it like 10 times before I started. I'm going back. Can't. Riding, what's going on? At least. Music fire. That lag I was on one night, keep on. Yeah, that was only the second one. The second song off of that. But yeah, I'll play the rest on when I get off this thing, because I ain't staying on too long. I know I always say that end up being on an hour. They crazy. But yeah, this right here.
I'm worried about your pop.
What you worried about him for?
I'm worried about your pop.
What you worried about him for?
I'm worried about your pop.
What you worried about him for?
I'm worried about your pop.
What you worried about him for?
I'm worried about your pop.
What you worried about him for?
Right. They ain't mad he's selling them jerseys. They're what they want. They getting paid. The NFL, the Cleveland Browns, they getting paid. They want that jersey to sell. That's why you can put, I told y'all, these are businessmen. They didn't become billionaires owning the NFL team. Jimmy know what he doing by having Shedeur still sitting. You create the speculation. First of all, you got the jersey sale money. You get the jersey sale money. That's the first double. That's the first triple down. Then you double down by on the speculation. I done made a video about this already. You double down with the speculation of when Shedeur gonna play. Oh my God, we in the week 11, week 12 of the NFL. When is Shedeur gonna play? We done talked about the Browns since April. When have you talked about the Cleveland Browns from April to November 13th? When have you ever talked about the Cleveland Browns this long? You ain't never been more interested in the Cleveland Browns more than right now. The speculation of when Shedeur gonna play now is even increased because Dylan Gabriel is horrible. And I done told y'all, maybe, just maybe, Andrew Barrett trying to help Shedeur and Kevin Stefanski want to play him. Maybe, just maybe. I could be wrong. But go watch them videos and then they explain a little more. I ain't about to do that over.
Makes you hate. I'm not the same guy I was when I'm like, even after I retired, you don't know. I mean, like right now I got onsets of Parkinson's. I got to take a medication for Parkinson's. I'm gonna tell you this, the sad thing about this whole deal is that with the NFL, and look, I just love playing football. And the NFL makes you hate the NFL, the way they treat the players, especially black players. You take a black player and a white player. The white player was already smart. The black player was not smart already. So if he comes down, the white player should get paid, but the black player shouldn't get, because he was already dumb, basically. And when we get hurt, it's like right now, it's in the case with them for the Parkinson's and CTE, and we get so many that get denied. It's a great game, but it's the way they treat the black players, man. It's horrible. I just gotta say it, man. It's a bad look, and not everybody, but it's just a bad look. It really is. It's still a good old boys club. I'm not the same guy.
That's what it is. That's what it is. And the only way you're going to create change and make change, you got to hurt them where it hurt the most. Y'all keep commenting, talking about boycott. Y'all ain't boycotting nothing. Quit lying and say you gonna boycott, but you steady tuning in to see when Shedeur gonna play. You ain't boycotting nothing, because guess what? It's gonna take millions and millions of people to boycott the NFL to affect their pocket. When you get Joe Blow over there, I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. When you get him to join you, then you might have some change. But it's going to take millions and millions of people to come together to boycott, to make a change to hurt the NFL pocket. Because guess what? The NFL is a monopoly. They have no competition. So what do? They start taking over everything. Lee, you can cancel that subscription, but 100 more million people got to cancel it. You can do your part, but everybody else got to do theirs too. What I'm saying is, It's gonna take a mass movement to hurt the NFL pocket. And then how can you hurt the NFL pocket if they going global? They ain't taking your money and my money and his money and her money. They taking Amigo money. They taking Switzerland money. They taking London, UK money. They getting euros, pesos. They taking German money. They is expanding globally. So guess what you want to do? And then you got to get the whole world involved. But how can you get the whole world involved when it don't affect them? It don't affect them. It don't. Pretty soon, NFL gonna go to Africa. Then when they go to Africa, when they go to the homeland, it's gonna be too late then. They're gonna be too late. That'll probably be the last place they go. Man, this is tough. This is tough. Savage. I said they're gonna be the last place they go. They ain't going right now. But pretty soon they ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. They ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. But down there.
I just feel like, and I'll tell you this much here, what I heard from someone that's in the NFL, that the NFL told other, don't draft him, do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that, I won't say who, somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, don't do that. Draft him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that. Because they weren't gonna draft him either. They weren't gonna draft him. They were forced into drafting him because somebody made a call to them, said, you know, and I said, when I say this is a NFL side source for sure, you know, so this is not history. Look, one thing about it is, and I'll just say it, you know, they don't like when guys have brands, especially black players, you know, and that's mostly us with the brand, you know, some guys are flashy and all that kind of stuff. They don't like that. This kid, Fred, I don't think you knew this. He had already made $17 million from a car deal that he already signed. A car deal. He had $17 million already for that. Then he had another 14, I think, from a was it a shoe, Nike or some shoe deal. So he was good with money wise, but I know he wants to play in the National Football League for sure.
So how does he do that? I mean, Cleveland picked him. I find it fascinating, Eric. You're saying somebody even called the Browns and said, don't do that.
Yeah, somebody called the Browns and said.
So what was the objective? He doesn't get picked. He's an undrafted free agent.
That's exactly what's going to happen. They were going to have him, he was not going to get drafted, to basically show you this is what happens when you do this. I mean, look, you know, the NFL got all kind of power. They do all kind of stuff. You know, you know that, and I know it too. But no, they were not going to draft him. And like I said, when I said it came from a good source, it came from a very, very good source. They said they were going to draft him. I like it because when I saw it when he went to the second round, I said, oh, I said it out loud. They're not going to draft him. They're going to make an example out of him. I knew it. So the guy that they drafted, the quarterback they drafted ahead of him, he wasn't as good as Shedeur. He even said it. I mean, how do you draft a guy that you know that's not better than the guy that you drafted after? That don't even make sense.
Do you think Shedeur knew they wanted to make an example out of him?
I don't think he realized to the extent that the NFL would go to make an example out of him. No, I don't think he knew that. I don't think his dad knew the extent that they would go to make an example out of him. I just feel like...
I made the whole video on that. I just wanted to replay that for y'all because that was powerful. He was saying exactly what I had said before he even said it.
Got to die. This talking point got to die too.
What's that?
The whole, if somebody would have saw him play in the Players would have seen him, somebody would have been saying something. Name being the last player that jumped on record when a reporter said, "Hey, what do you think about the quarterback?"
Well, not on record. Nobody's going to say something on record.
Here's
guys could be saying something off the record.
Hey, listen, I don't know how many. Maybe I gotta just stand. Do I gotta do backflips off this table?
Yes.
Because I done told you multiple times on this show.
Yes.
I said my phone went off the hook last week. I don't even know these folks. They're like, listen, we tired of seeing this. We're tired.
Players?
Yes.
Okay.
We're tired. And by the way, I keep trying to, these ain't no special teamers. You do the math. It ain't special teams dudes running down on kickoff.
I hear you. So, yeah, I don't.
So here's the thing. The reality of the situation is it ain't up to the players to decide who it is. The decision is on Kevin Stefanski to play the guy who gives you an opportunity to do something. And we've obviously seen that he's not the dude. We've seen it, but we have to sit here and pretend. Why are we pretending?
Are we?
Yeah, no, we're not pretending. We're not pretending. Some people are pretending.
Yeah, some people are.
Some people still pretending. But no, I'm talking about
here is.
I'm not talking. I'm talking about in a bigger picture.
I think it's a small percentage of people that are pretending at this point.
Look,
Gee Woods.
It's this talking.
Gee Woods. Don't tell me I called a name. Judy done called you and said, bruh, they either gonna pass me the ball or I'm gone. G Wood said it ain't no special teamers. It ain't no special teamers. Oh my goodness, bro. When that came out, anybody know? Kevin Stefanski ain't getting fired. Not after this week. They would have fired him at the last week. I don't think it was Trump. I think it was Goodell. Just so they want their collusion when they got exposed. Because I told y'all, I said it before. If Shedeur would have failed and went undrafted, everybody would have known it was collusion. It wouldn't have been no question. Because like y'all kept telling me the Browns traded with the Eagles to get Shedeur. Then behind that, you tell me the Eagles wanted Shedeur. So if I'm the Eagles, why I'm going to trade with the Browns when I'm on the clock to draft Shedeur? Why would I trade with the Browns so they could draft Shedeur? Y'all ain't make no sense. Y'all said that, not me. That's what y'all said, not me. That don't make no sense. It had to be an offensive player, though. Stipe, it had to be an offensive player. That's what I'm saying. Van, appreciate you. I don't know how to say that right, so I just gonna call you Van. Appreciate you. I always try to provide some good insight. I think outside the box. I know everybody else just read articles. Some people just read articles and go exactly with what they see. They don't want to think. I'll be trying to use my critical thinking skills as much as possible because this world is,
mechanical or fundamental. 60% of the passes you don't see it, and other tall quarterbacks have said the same thing, right? You're playing with big men out there and windows close fast.
Just some of the throws that seem pretty off on the part of Dylan. Is there something mechanical happening?
I think it goes back to the point a couple of points I was just mentioning, like evaluate it. Sometimes, hey, is there something mechanical or fundamental we want to correct? Is there something from a understanding during the week game plan that we want to correct? Sometimes quarterbacks miss. Sometimes, rain or weather can affect, all those things can affect it.
Have you seen through start 1 through start 5 that like Dylan's like he's making the right decision?
Yeah, I mean, we always grade that part of him, and he grades out pretty high. Look, nobody's going to bat 1,000. Dylan's prep and where he is mentally for a rookie is really well beyond, he's matured that way. 60% of the passes, you don't see it, and
man, lie again. Man, if you didn't see 60% of the passes you threw in the NFL, every last one of them would be an interception. That didn't make no sense, bro. You ain't about to lie to me like that. Tommy Reese, I know you played quarterback, bro, and you coaching in the NFL, but you ain't about to sit here and lie to me and tell me 60% of the passes these quarterbacks throw in the NFL, they can't see where they throwing. What? That don't even make sense. So I'm just throwing the ball and I can't see where I'm throwing. So how I know I'm throwing to the receiver then? How I know where I need to place the ball? How do I know I need to throw it over his shoulder? Or I need to throw it behind? Or I need to underthrow it so he can come back to get it or get a penalty? So 60%. That must be the 40%. That must be the 40% where I do see then. Bro, quit lying. This man.
60% of the passes, you don't see it, and other tall quarterbacks have said the same thing, right? You're playing with big men out there and windows close fast.
If you can't see the window, how you know it closed fast? If you just said 60% can't see it, but the window closed, how you see it then? If you can't see where you throwing it, how you know the window closed or open? Make it make sense. Y'all didn't even hear that part. Let me say it one more time. Let me slow it down for you so you can understand. If you telling me 60% of the quarterbacks can't see where they throw, how do you know if the window to throw to the receiver, to fit the ball in there so he can catch it, how do you know the window is closed? If you can't see, how you know the window closed? So I guess that's why Dylan Gabriel to be overthrowing all the receivers then. Had a screen pass that won't go for a touchdown, and he overthrew him. I guess that was part of the 60%. He couldn't see. Man, hey, I ain't in the NFL, but you can't lie to me, bro. You can't tell me. I done watched enough football and played enough football to know that that's a lie. And I ain't played quarterback, and I know that's a lie. Cause ain't now quarterback I done played against, even though I ain't playing in the NFL, but still, ain't now quarterback I done played against in high school and in college that couldn't see over the offensive line. They ain't never throw me an interception because they couldn't see. They ain't never did that. Man, it ought to be an interception on every play then. It ought to be an interception on 60% of the plays in the NFL from the defense aside. When the offense out there, 60% of the time, it should be an interception. If they throwing the ball, it should be an interception. Boy, they making excuses, bro.
The throws that seemed pretty off on the part of Dylan. Is there something mechanical happening?
I think it goes back to the point a couple points I was just mentioning, like evaluate it. Sometimes, hey, is there something mechanical or fundamental we want to correct? Is there something from a understanding during the week game plan that we want to correct? Sometimes quarterbacks miss. Sometimes, rain or weather can affect, all those things can affect it.
Have you seen through start 1 through start 5?
Bruh. you are in the 1 percentile of making it to the NFL. I ain't making no excuses. I'm just gonna get it done, bro. See, this why they ain't want me in the NFL. That's why. This why they ain't want me in there. Cause you making excuses. You done made it, bro. I ain't making no excuses. I'm either gonna do it or I ain't. It ain't no in between.
That like Dylan's like he's making the right decision.
Yeah, I mean, we always grade that part of him, and he grades out pretty high. Look, nobody's going to bat 1,000. Dylan's
He's making the right decision.
Yeah, I mean, we always grade that part of him, and he grades out pretty high. Look, nobody's going to bat 1,000. Dylan's prep.
He probably made the right decision, but he can't get it there. He made the right decision, but he can't get it there.
I think with any young player, you're constantly coaching and teaching, and you're teaching off of some mistakes on film, and you're also saying, hey, this is really good. We're going to lean into this. So that's a constant dialogue that you're having with Dylan, with Coach Musgrave, with Coach Reese, in terms of, hey, this is exactly how it's done. This is where the read is. I think so often what happens in football is you prepare quarterbacks and you give them looks, and you can't give a quarterback every single look in the course of a given week. Now with turns and with reps and with experience, quarterbacks obviously can lean on those. So with a young quarterback, in this case with Dylan, you just constantly have to give him as many looks and talk through coverages as much as you can. And I would just caution Mary Kay to any quarterback, young and old, you're going to miss throws. It's an occupational hazard that you're likely not going to go 100% in completion percentage. I think with any young player.
Man, kid, me. When it became acceptable to miss throws. It ain't like he missing hard throws. It ain't like he trying to fit them in tight windows. Based on Tom Reese, 60% can't see him. But ain't no way you gonna justify that it's okay to miss throws in the NFL. When you get paid to do is to throw the football.
Quarterback. And the numbers say that, and the eye test says it, and the reality says that he always was. But they put him out here, they rushed him in, they didn't do him any favors. They're not doing him any favors with this receiving core. But it's very clear he is not going to be an NFL quarterback. And that has been the case since the spring.
And that's why I can't listen to this Shedeur Sanders is not ready. Because even if he's not, neither is Dylan Gabriel. So just play him.
Yeah.
And if he stinks, he stinks.
Well, it's so bad that the argument automatically takes off in a different direction, right? Like, those two are not really related. Like, was Dylan ready to play? Sure. He just can't do it. With Shedeur, it's totally different.
Yeah, that's true.
And like we have said, maybe the one way out, because we're talking about Mac Jones here 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. Right? Maybe the one way out is for Shedeur to be the answer, for Shedeur to be the starter.
Right.
Oh, why not number 4?
Because we've seen him play. He's made 19 starts here in Cleveland.
He's making a comeback.
I don't think so. I still am.
He's not going to play.
I'd still be very surprised if he's on the field.
It's the Browns, so you never know.
The door is open.
And can I debunk it? This talking point got to die too.
What's that?
The whole, if somebody would have saw him play and the players would have seen him, somebody would have been saying something. Name being the last player that jumped on record when a reporter said, hey, what do you think about the quarterback?
Well, not on record. Nobody's going to say something on record.
Well,
guys could be saying something off the record.
Hey, listen.
Hold on, let me go back, because we already seen G. Wood part. Let me go back and listen to this one more time.
And the numbers say that, and the eye test says it, and the reality says that he always was. But they put him out here, they rushed him in, they didn't do him any favors. They're not doing him any favors with this receiving core. But it's very clear he is not going to be an NFL quarterback. And that has been the case since the spring.
And that's why I can't listen to this Shedeur Sanders is not ready. Because even if he's not, neither is Dylan Gabriel. So just play him.
Yeah.
And if he stinks, he stinks.
Well, it's so bad that the argument automatically takes off in a different direction, right? Like, those two are not really related. Like, was Dylan ready to play? Sure. He just can't do it. With Shedeur, it's totally different.
Yeah, that's true.
And like we have said, maybe the one way out, because we're talking about Mac Jones here 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. Right? Maybe the one way out is for Shedeur to be the answer, for Shedeur to be the starter.
Right.
Oh, why not number 4?
Because we've seen him play. He's made 19 starts here in Cleveland.
He's making a comeback.
I don't think so. I still am.
He's not going to play.
I still be very surprised if he's on the field.
It's the Browns, so you never know.
The door is open.
We already knew Dylan Gabriel wasn't ready. When they pumped him up, talking about supercomputer, he processes fast. He does the reads. Yeah, he might do it on paper. He don't do it in the game. And then if he do it, he can't make the throw. Yeah, Tommy, he gonna grade out high because he make the right decisions, but he can't get the ball there. So how can you grade him high if the ball don't get there? Just because he picked the right receiver to throw the ball to, but the ball was in the dirt. That was on multiple occasions. Multiple. And it ain't just one time. It been 5 games. And then you get put up for Rookie of the Week. You get nominated for Rookie of the Week for throwing the ball in the dirt. I told y'all, looking at the stat line, it'll fool you. I said, you got to look at the film. You got to watch the film. You can't just sit there and look at the stats. Unless the only way you look at the stats is you betting. Then the only thing you care about is the stats. What did he do? I don't care who won or lost. What did that do? What did Dylan Gabriel do on them player props? And if y'all play pride pick, let me know. Send me an email with your picks. I'm trying to win me some money too. But yeah, I don't know who started it. I don't know who started that supercomputer mess. It had to be, it might have been Tony G. It might have been Tony G. But no, you can't justify saying he graded out high and then 60% of quarterbacks can't see who they throwing and then the window's tight. No. Quit lying to me, bro. Quit lying to me. You go lie to boo-boo the fool that don't know nothing. I done been around the game 20 years. I say I don't know everything, but I know you. I know that's a lie. I know that's a lie. Man, look here. Can't find you on it or Twitter. It's at the bottom, man. It's strolling at the bottom, no man. I'm live on Twitch right now. Well, you should have been over there. I'm doing while everybody's still in here, I'm doing a Shedeur Sanders jersey giveaway for the Twitch. You got to be on Twitch, on my Twitch live stream for 4 straight days in a row. Some of them already done made it. I ain't even got the notebook up here. GG. I took it downstairs. But I'll get y'all name wrote down in a minute. But you got to be on here 4 straight days in a row to get entered for the Shedeur Sanders jersey giveaway. I ain't announced it to everybody yet, but it's going to be I'm probably going to pick the winner sometime before Christmas. It's going to be a Christmas gift. So you got plenty of time to get your 4 days in when I go live on Twitch. So if I don't go live, then you can't get it. That don't count. But I've been going live. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. But I've been going live all week. Cause I ain't getting distracted, but YouTube doing something. And they ain't emailed me back yet. So maybe they in on it too. Well, Roger Goodell done told them something. I don't know. She said they told that at the Senior Bowl. Yeah, I was live yesterday, Selmo. I was live on Twitch yesterday. You came in there. And I don't know why y'all said Cam Ward got benched. He ain't got benched. He didn't get benched. I don't know where y'all seeing it at, but I see the little clip right here. They ain't get benched. They ain't benching him. They said he at risk of being benched, but he ain't get benched. The reason why Cam Ward poor play with the Titans going under the radar because we focused on Shedeur. Ain't nobody focused on Karen Ward because everybody know Karen Ward wasn't that guy. He wasn't as hype as Shedeur. Karen Ward became hype because the media pitted them two against each other. So I'm telling you, man, I'm thinking Tennessee realizing they picked the wrong quarterback, but they ain't have no choice. No matter, I see on Twitter. Let me see what they talking about. Yeah, being in Cleveland. Here we go right here. Hold on. One gotta go. Hold on. Let me see this first.
One gotta go. Baker Mayfield, Johnny Manziel, Myles Garrett, or Josh Gordon.
I know he picking Baker Mayfield because Baker Mayfield lit up into him one time. It might be Johnny Manziel just because he probably hate Johnny Manziel more than he hate Baker Mayfield. Who y'all going with? If you already seen it, don't say nothing. Who y'all think he gonna get rid of? I'm gonna say Johnny Manziel. Not to read this, they losing no. He might be part of me, Robert. I ain't watching no Tennessee film. I had to watch it. Start second half Sunday. Ain't gonna be a blowout. Raven gonna drop 40. Ravens about to drop 40. Who let my out on Twitch? Oh, Ken. Yeah, somebody getting a night crib and get it. Yup. It might be you, my dog. Let's see.
This is actually easy.
Oh, okay.
Johnny Manziel.
I told you.
He's become the worst.
Sure.
He wasn't the worst as a player.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah.
He was easy to work with.
Yeah.
In my job.
Yeah.
Much easier than Baker. But since he's been away, he's said things.
Caused
Insulted.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the worst. When somebody.
Let's see what Rizzo got to say.
Guy. Chops claims, our digital social guy, claims that we started something yesterday when I revealed that he hasn't called Shedeur by name, and people went back to the last 8 Stefanski press conferences, and he has not called Shedeur by name. Like it became a thing.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yesterday.
That seems like a normal, healthy thing going on in the building. Some of this veil of secrecy, the mysteries surrounding the team and Shedeur and the quarterback situation and the press conferences being just painful, and that's also not helping the whole situation.
Stefanski is just Belichick with a better press agent, just as evasive. Doesn't give you any information. He's just a younger, nicer looking guy who does it in a more respectful way.
That ain't that new to us. We've been seeing that. Like we've been noticed that. I like that man. He always deflect. He don't never say Shedeur. I had been noticed that. Tony, you late. If you watch my show, Tony, you'll know. You would have been known. Then your show would be 10 times better if Tony Rizzo watched my show. It'd be 10 times better. Because he wouldn't have to speculate on some of this stuff and be so blind to it, because I'm looking from the outside in, because I ain't no Browns fan, so I'm neutral in this situation. But I'm Shedeur supporter. But like I said, like I was just thinking, these folk, the world gonna be when blockchain become a thing, when blockchain become the norm to where everybody gotta be on the blockchain. If y'all don't know what the blockchain is, that crypto. Basically, cryptocurrency is on a blockchain to where the transactions are transparent. So you can see it's date, time, and stamp, and it can't be copied when it's put on the blockchain. So when you buy or sell a crypto, it go on the blockchain. So when it becomes a real world thing, to where everybody gonna have to be transparent about what they saying or what they doing or they transactions, we ain't gonna you can't lie. You can't lie no more. So all the secrecy ain't gonna be out. It's gonna be out because it's gonna be on the blockchain. And anybody can look it up. Anybody can look it up. At this point, at this moment, you can go search and look on the blockchain and see when you bought or sold a crypto or when somebody else did. I'm telling you, the world changing now. Y'all ain't talking about the AI. Y'all talking about ChatGPT. It more than that out here now. You worry about the wrong thing. Because them robots coming. Them robots is coming for them jobs. They already got cars driving themselves. I'm about to get off in a minute. I want to let y'all on a little secret. I know y'all be like, Money Man, how you got time to do all this? And how you be thinking about all this stuff? But I'm telling y'all, I've been had this idea. I already got the logo and everything and the ideas, how I want to do it. But I'm going to start another YouTube channel. I know y'all, when you sign all these YouTube channels. Yeah, I'm trying to diversify, like I done told y'all, because this right here, this distraction going on, I don't know what it is, but it ain't about to stop me. So I got renewed gospel going on right now. If you ain't over there, you need to go subscribe right now to get your praise on. You need to go over there. Then I got Godflix Network. Y'all I ain't even talked about that one yet because I ain't ready to rev that one back up yet, but I'm getting close. I've been making some stuff on Sora AI, Sora 2. I've been making some stuff on Sora 2. I don't know if I can show y'all. I want to give y'all a little sneak peek, but I don't want to give it away at the same time. Cause I told me, look, y'all think I just do this right here. Y'all think I just do this right here. I don't just be on this thing. I be everywhere. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. We up. I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek. I know I'm transitioning. I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek. I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek. Why they made me fat? Why they made me fat? Why they made me fat though? But like I was saying, I already got the idea and all this. It's called FANT. 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 FANT Labs. So basically, what FANT stand for is an acronym. That's my mom's nickname, a childhood nickname. That's what they call her, FANT. So I made her nickname into an acronym for my futuristic, artificial, neural technology labs. That's what it stands for. So basically the channel, I'm just introducing it. I ain't ready for it yet. I'll let y'all know when I'm ready. But I'm introducing it to y'all so y'all just know that I'm on that type time. The futuristic, artificial, neural technology is in the whole channel is in the acronym. So me telling you them words, you ought to figure out what the channel gonna be about. It's gonna be about the future, the artificial intelligence, and don't even get me started on that. The artificial general intelligence that y'all don't even know nothing about. Because when they come out, they already got it a little bit, but when they get full blown, man, we ain't even gonna be talking to each other no more. We gonna sit there and be talking to a robot. Dudes gonna have robot girlfriends and all that. That ain't even gonna, that's totally way over there. And then you gonna have a little chip in your brain. You ain't gonna be paralyzed no more. You gonna be able to get up and walk because that chip gonna make your legs move. Y'all lost. Y'all lost, man. I'm telling you, Robert, I ain't playing. They already got them S dolls. Go look them up. Not saying I did, but go look them up. The SEX dolls. Think about when they be able to move and talk. Think about when them things be able to move and talk. Yeah, that Neuralink. The Elon Musk got it too. The Neuralink. Yep, Elon. But that ain't the only thing I'm talking about. Because that biotechnology. Let me get. See, this is why I want to make the channel. See, I can't talk about everything on here. I can't talk about crypto stocks. I can't talk about it on Money Man because I gotta have it specifically separate because the algorithms can't. I can't put everything on this channel like I used to because now what I done learned, the algorithms gonna mess up. So because they ain't gonna know what my channel about. So I gotta stick. That's why I gotta create so many different channels so I can express all my thoughts over here with this and put that over here and put that over here because I can't have it all on one channel. But I can talk about it on live right here because the video ain't about that. But yeah. But when I'm telling you that biotech, what Jamel at? Jamel, I need you to look up some biotech stocks. If you're in here, you probably sleep. You over there in South Africa, living up big. XRP, I already got some XRP. But no, I don't invest in Bitcoin. I keep investing in Bitcoin. When Bitcoin dipped, I don't know what it would. I ain't got my lines. I had to look at the chart. But if Bitcoin dipped back to 80,000, you better buy some. You better buy some. I don't know if we're gonna get back that low. Like I said, I gotta look at my chart. But I already got my lines drawn on there. But that's a whole different. Like I said, I can't talk about that too much on here. I got brown time opulence. That's where I'm gonna start my stocks and my crypto. I already got videos over there, but they over a year old because I stopped it. You know, I tried to focus back on this channel right here because I had went through some things on this channel and I had to focus up to get this channel back to where it is and how I got it right now. So, but I told y'all, man, I be everywhere. Nvidia, the big one, yeah, I got plenty of that. That's my number one investment. But yeah, I love some Nvidia. I love some Nvidia. Yeah. But this right here, like I said, I've been playing around with it. Y'all see what I got on here. I'm just showing y'all a little preview and all. This man crazy.
A whole different time now. Whole different landscape. Same guy behind the wheel. This the Escalade EV. Murdered out. Sitting proud on 30. Quiet like a whisper, but it moves heavy. City glass just slides off the paint, man. You hear that hum? That's electric muscle. No exhaust time now. Whole different landscape. Same guy behind the wheel. This the Escalade EV. Murdered out. Sitting proud on 30. Quiet like a...
Hey, man. I'm telling you, wait till I figure this thing out.
Name up top. All right, prime equity clause. Got my name up top. Looks clean. Let's get it done. There it is.
Signature confirmed. Contract executed.
Appreciate it. We locked in now. Time to build. All right, prime equity clause. Got my name up top. Looks clean. Let's get it done. There it is.
Signature confirmed. Contract executed.
Appreciate it. We locked in now. Time to build. All right, prime equity clause. Got my name up top. Inside your.
Wait till I get it right. And then what I'm talking about Godflick Network. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Godflick. I'm working on stuff over there with this. So y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know nothing. They don't want to play.
If you are willing.
Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean. I am willing. Be clean.
Godflick Network.
If you are willing, you can make me clean. I am willing.
They don't want to stop. But yeah, I had some it's some music over there too. That's why I first started that. But I wanted to make that channel after I done learned what I learned. I need to make that channel strictly like video, not music. So that's why I created Renewed Gospel. And then Godflix gonna be exactly what it is. Godflix, just because I named it like that. Godflix Network, like Netflix. So I'll be having, gospel related videos. I already got a video over there called Jesus DNA. I'm telling you, it opened up my brain when I watched the documentary about it. And I'm telling you, you need to go look at that on Godflix Network. I ain't gonna put it out there right now because I want y'all to focus on Renewed and this channel, and then TikTok the prime effect, strolling down there at the bottom. I'm telling you, I'm everywhere. I'm about to be everywhere. I'm diversified. But I'm trying to focus on one thing at a time, you know what I'm saying? BTNX, bio and tech. Yeah, I got to look at that one. I got to look at that one, Jamil. Pfizer, oh yeah. It will fall in the day though. I got to look at the chart. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming. You got the parent how. Now he did flex. But I appreciate y'all for coming. Hit that like button. Subscribe, Michelle. Tell your friend about that money, man. You already know. Don't forget. Go subscribe to Renewed Gospel. And we're going to ride out on this one. Move mountains. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah. Oh, faith so strong, sturdy as a best drum. Spirit lift me higher till the kingdom come. Step through shadows, grace like a lantern through the storm and rain. Faith we keep and learn, move mountains. Faith that can't falter, from the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Whispers in the night, spirits the armor. Heartbeats in time, rhythm like the charmer. Devotion in my bones, carry me farther. Through the highs and lows, so never harder. Faith that can't falter, from the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Ancestors' cries echo through me. Roots that run deep, rivers of belief. Spirit ignite, set my soul free. From dawn to dusk, devotion we can see. Move mountains, that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Yeah. Faith so strong, sturdy as a bass drummer. Spirit lift me higher till the kingdom come. Step through shadows, grace like a lantern. Through the storm and rain, faith we keep and learn. Move mountains, faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Whispers in the night, spirits the armor. Heartbeats in time, rhythm like the charmer. Devotion in my bones, carry me farther. Through the highs and lows, so never harder. Move mountains, faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Ancestors cry, echo through me. Roots that run deep, rivers of belief. Spirit ignite, set my soul free. From dawn to dawn, devotion we conceive. Move mountains, faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, faith so strong, sturdy as a bass drum. Spirit hit me higher till the kingdom come. Step through shadows, grace like a lantern. Through the storm and rain, faith we keep and learn. Move mountains, faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith moves mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Whispers in the night, spirits the armor. Heartbeats in time, rhythm like a charmer. Devotion in my bones, carry me farther. Through the highs and lows, so never harder. Go mountains, faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith move mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith move mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Ancestors' cries echo through me. Roots that run deep, roots that run deep. Rivers of belief. Yeah. Spirit ignite, set my soul free. From dawn to dusk, devotion we conceive. Move mountains, faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith move mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Faith move mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Ooh, 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 yeah. Faith so strong, sturdy as a bass drum. Spirit lift me higher till the kingdom come. Step through the storm and rain. Move mountains, faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith move mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Whispers in the night, spirits the armor. Heartbeats in time, rhythm like the charmer. Devotion in my bones, carry me farther. Through the highs and lows, oh, so never harder. Oh, so never harder. Oh, so never harder. Move mountains, faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith move mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Ancestors' cries echo through me. Roots that run deep, rivers of belief. Spirit ignite, set my soul free. From dawn to dusk, devotion we conceive. Move mountains, faith that can't falter. From the valleys to the heavenly altar. With the strength my soul we alter. Faith move mountains, steady as Gibraltar. Ooh.